Different types of endosperm. Endosperm is a nutritive tissue stored in the seed for the embryo, and it is formed by the fusion of one of the male gamete with the polar nuclei. Endosperm cells are rich in food reserves and are compactly arranged without intercellular space. The cells contain reserve food materials such as carbohydrate, protein, lipids, though the ratio of these components varies depending upon species. Endosperm play an important nutritive role during the development of embryo. It provides nourishment to the embryo. Embryo is formed by the fusion of the male gamete with the egg that results in formation of a zygote. This zygote undergoes repeated division to form an embryo. So this process is also known as syngamy, and this embryo requires nourishment, and this endosperm provides the nourishment to the embryo from the pro-embryo stage till it becomes self-sufficient and completes its development. Development and types of endosperm. In angiosperms, endosperm is formed after fertilization, and it is a triploid in nature. It is due to the fusion of one male gamete with two polar nuclei. Hence, it is known as triple fusion, and it leads to the formation of a primary endosperm nucleus, or it is also known as triploid endosperm nucleus, which later develops into endosperm. Endosperm is classified into three types, namely the nuclear endosperm, second one cellular endosperm, third one is helobial endosperm. Coming to the first one, that is nuclear endosperm. In this type, the primary endosperm nucleus undergoes free nuclear divisions without wall formation. The endosperm remains free nuclear in the beginning but becomes cellular at a later stage. The nuclear divisions are synchronous in the beginning but later on becomes non-synchronous. That is, the nuclei may be seen in different stages of mitosis. The free nuclei formed remain suspended in the cytoplasm of the central cell, and hence the endosperm is cenocytic. Later, the wall formation occurs in centripetal manner. It starts from periphery and proceeds towards the center of the embryo sac, or the development initiates at the micropylar end and proceeds towards the collagen end. A single layer of uninucleate cell is formed. The anticlinal and periclinal divisions of these cells lead to complete cellularization of the endosperm. In some plants, the wall formation does not take place and the cells remain in free nuclear state. Nuclear endosperm in coconut, that is Coccus nucifera. The nuclear type is prevalent in economically important species including the cereals. In coconut, When the fruit is young, the embryo sac is filled with clear liquid containing numerous free endosperm nuclei. It is also known as liquid syncytium. Later on, the periphery becomes jelly-like containing several cells. As the fruit matures, the cellular endosperm along with the periphery becomes massive, while the central part containing sweet liquid shows the presence of large number of nuclei. The cellular endosperm constitute the edible part of the coconut. In case of betel nut and fruits of several other palms, the cellular endosperm occupies the entire cavity of the embryo sac and becomes hard and woody. So, this is the nuclear endosperm of coconut. Right in the center, coconut milk, that is the liquid endosperm, and above that is a white flesh, that is the solid endosperm. Coming to development of endosperm in areca nut, that is the botanical name is Areca catechu, is also more or less that of coconut. The endosperm occupies the entire cavity of the embryo sac and it is very hard. Second one, cellular type of endosperm. In case of this, the primary endosperm nucleus divides and the division is immediately followed by the wall formation. The wall is usually transverse, but sometimes longitudinal or oblique divisions also occur. It divides the embryo sac into two cells. By further transverse division into two cells, the four-celled linear endosperm is formed. Later, these cells divide by repeated divisions and the tissue having irregularly shaped cells is produced. No free nuclear stage is seen in this type of endosperm, that is in case of the cellular endosperm. The example of cellular endosperm include balsam, petunia, barley, grasses, articularia, etc. Coming to the endosperm of cucumber, that is cucumis. In case of this, the endosperm has a long tail like Selagial haustoria. Soon after fertilization, the lower part of the embryo sac grows downward into tubular structure called haustoria. This tubular part further elongates and reaches the Selagial region for the transportation of nutrients. The haustoria consists of dense cytoplasm and a number of free nuclei. The upper part of the endosperm is cellular and it is designated as endosperm proper, in which the embryo is embedded. Coming to the third type of endosperm, that is helobial type. In case of this, the primary endosperm nucleus moves to the Selagial end of the embryo sac, divides followed by transverse wall formation. This division This divides the embryo sac into two parts, a larger micropylar chamber and a small salagal chamber. Free nuclear divisions occur in the micropylar chamber. The wall formation takes place in the cells of this part. In the salagal chamber, the nucleus remains undivided, or it may undergo division only few times. The salagal chamber eventually becomes crushed or disintegrates at a later stage. This type of endosperm represents an intermediate between the nuclear and the cellular type. In case of monocots, endosperm is present mainly in monocots, especially in the members of helobiales. However, typical type of endosperm has been observed in dicot families such as Santalaceae, Saxifragaceae. Coming to the endosperm haustoria. All the three types of endosperms described above, that is nuclear, cellular and the helobial type, may develop a special structure called haustoria. Singular is haustorium. The haustoria are elongated structures of endosperm that remain free nuclear and invade the tissue in the developing seed and the placenta. The occurrence of haustoria is a common feature of endosperm. They are believed to absorb, transport nutrients from the parent sporophyte and use it for the development of the endosperm. The micropylar haustoria is seen in plants like Impatiens, Nemophila, and the salagal haustoria is seen in members of family like Cucurbitaceae, Euphorbiaceae, Leguminosae. The development of both micropylar and salagal haustoria has been noted in Lauraceae, Scrofulariaceae, Orobanchaceae. Coming to the summary. Endosperm is a triploid structure present in most of the angiosperms. It acts as a nutritive tissue and supports the development of the embryo. Seed or grains of cereals are full of starch. However, in mature seeds of legumes, no traces of endosperm is seen, as most of it gets used up by the developing embryo. On the basis of development, endosperm can be classified into three types, namely the cellular, nuclear and helobial type. In some species, endosperm may develop haustoria. Haustoria can develop at the salagal end or micropylar end, or it may be present at both the ends, that is the micropylar region as well as at the salagal region. Thank you.